2012, International Christian University, Tokyo. In a setting better known for textbooks and cafeteria coffee than royal destiny, Mako Komuro met Kei Komuro, a fellow student whose quiet persistence would become the center of one of Japan's most discussed modern love stories. Their connection was ordinary in the best possible way: classmates, conversation, friendship, and eventually a relationship that would last for years before the world learned of it. 2017, the relationship becomes public. What might have remained a private engagement story instead turned into a national debate about monarchy, gender, and obligation. As the eldest granddaughter of Emperor Emeritus Akihito, Mako was expected to move through life under the long shadow of the imperial household law, a system that defines who remains royal and who must leave. The romance was no longer just romantic. It became constitutional, symbolic, and deeply political. 2017 to 2021, the decade-long struggle intensifies. Reports and commentary swirled around a financial dispute of roughly 4 million yen, or about $36,000, involving Kei's mother and a former fiancé. That figure, small by political standards and enormous in public symbolism, helped shape a hostile media atmosphere. The marriage became a proxy battle for public anxieties about class, money, and the idea that a princess should marry without complications. In a culture that often prizes restraint, the noise around the couple was relentless. 2021, the mental toll becomes impossible to ignore. Mako was reported to have experienced complex trauma and was later described in news coverage as having PTSD, a diagnosis linked to the pressure of constant scrutiny and rumors. Her situation highlighted an uncomfortable truth: royal life can look elegant from the outside while feeling suffocating from within. For Mako, duty was not only ceremonial, it was psychological. Every decision carried the weight of institution, expectation, and public judgment. October 2021. The wedding is called silent. There was no carriage procession, no crown, no public banquet, and no celebratory spectacle. Instead, the niece of the emperor married in a restrained civil ceremony that felt almost like a farewell note. Even the absence of traditional rituals told a story. She received no standard imperial dowry, and she declined the usual formalities associated with a royal marriage. The quietness was not emptiness. It was a statement about how costly visibility had become. After the wedding, Mako left Japan and began a new life in Manhattan. Far from palace corridors, she adopted the rhythms of an ordinary city: subway noise, long walks, anonymous crowds, apartment windows, and the practical dignity of someone building a life rather than inheriting one. News reports described her as working as a private researcher at a New York museum, a role that suited her admiration for art and history. In New York, she is not introduced by title first. She is another professional in a vast city, moving through the day with purpose and, perhaps, relief. An interesting detail, often lost in the drama, is that Mako's education and interests were never limited to royal duty. She studied museology and has long been associated with art, conservation, and cultural work. That makes her present life in Manhattan feel less like disappearance and more like continuation. She did not vanish from history. She simply changed the room in which she could live. Mako Komuro's life reads like a modern parable: a coffee shop meeting, a public storm, a marriage stripped of ceremony, and a quiet reinvention across the Pacific. Her story is not only about leaving royalty, it is about choosing a self beyond the expectations of a throne.